Hello again, fellow gamers. Countess Battlehard from BattleBros here, and welcome to the Bros Got Talent. Just a reminder that BattleBros will be giving away either an Xbox One or PS4 console on the 1st of December 2017 to one lucky person who has subscribed to our YouTube channel. If you have not subscribed yet and would like to qualify, simply subscribe to this channel. To increase your chances and get an extra entry into the draw, follow us on Twitter at BattleBrosZA. The winner will be randomly selected from our subscriber base. So, this week we look at the pilot class, and boy was that a challenge. Pilot is the class that you'll spawn when you choose to pilot a plane. This class has access to a few interesting weapons. By default, you'll start with a carbine extended version of a pistol, but you can also unlock different takes on this kind of weapon, and the holy grail for this class? A sawed-off shotgun. The class doesn't start with a sidearm as its default, but you can unlock one, the P08 pistol, after a bit of time. This is a decent enough pistol for mid to short range encounters. Pilots also have a knife for melee and a standard issue frag grenade on spawn. Pilots come with two gadgets that suit their role, a spot flare gun and a repair tool. The spot variant of the flare gun shoots projectiles that will then reveal the location of enemies near it on your minimap. The repair tool can be used to repair your plane or any other vehicle, or can be used to sabotage enemy vehicles if you end up behind enemy lines. All this is great, but the real challenge is how a pilot actually flies a plane. Just before we get into the individual stats, I wanted to point out some community stats, just for fun. If you look at a player time spent in planes, the most time is spent in the bomber, then the attack plane, and lastly the fighter. To be honest, this is sort of what I thought before looking at the stats, and my personal view is that the bomber is not only a slower form of aerial combat, but also offers a lot more protection against attacks. So people end up spending a longer time in this plane than high-paced dogfighting or attack plane scenarios. Interestingly, this is the same for the number of kills. The bomber averages the highest number of kills per player, then the attack plane, and then the fighter. Okay, considering what I have just said, there is simply too much information for one video, so I decided to make several. This will be part 1 of a 3-part series on best pilots in different types of planes. I need to mention that I will not be calling out the overall best pilots, but rather recognizing that there are good pilots with different planes and different playstyles. Again, in an effort to expose the community to many different players. So, staying with the trend, I will start with Bomber Pilot for 1, combining several stats and trying to assess them. I will look at a combination of time played, number of kills, kills per minute, and lastly, enemy planes destroyed. So here's the stats for top 5 players across 4 measurements and across all 3 platforms. Wow, that's a mouthful. On PlayStation, with most time in a bomber, we have SSJD79. Highest kills, we have Clown2404, KPM-state_tugger, and number of enemy planes destroyed, again, Clown2404. On Xbox, we have Maverick Mike C with most time in a bomber, highest number of kills and the highest number of enemy planes destroyed, and then Assassin 100001 with highest KPM. Lastly, on PC we have Blitzkrieg 388 with highest KPM and Magnus Doctor dominating all the other stats. Well done to all the bomber pilots that made the cut for any of the measurements. Their skills certainly translate into supporting the team when taking objectives, even though they might not always be there right at the flag. Well done, bros. So staying with the pilot theme, next week I will do the same exercise on the attack plane pilots. Wonder how many of those names I saw today will come up next week. As always, thanks for all your support. Show love with thumbs up or down for this content. Subscribe if you have not done so, and remember, we support all platforms, PlayStation, Xbox, and PC. Countess Battlehard signing off. See you on the battlefield.
Behind every gun sight is a human being. We are those people.
Promise me that you'll get me back in one piece.
Okay, I promise.
Come on!
You may find you're out there all alone. You know that.
You can never stop the progress of machines!